but Darkseer is still not as tanky as a lone druid, but definitely can surge away in TP if he wants to.
And he brought up whatever it was, they brought sentries, and hello Art Style! And I say, goodbye Art Style! Power shot, just pump him and just, yeah.
That would have been funny if I think that was really weird from the stunning. I'm so confused. Bottom lane though, SoNNeikO, Rune?
Double kick. SoNNeikO really won that. He's carrying 2 bottles, but maybe General's way to find a kill when they toss SoNNeikO forward, the Furry Fire being consumed. That's maybe next time. Okay, Darkseer will take him. There was the Iron Shell tick after he surged himself forward.
But still, that's Dendi still not getting anything. He's very poor right now. He doesn't even have his boots. He only has he's alone now.
Yep.
It's not making much sense. It's top rune contention.
Time to go on SoNNeikO. He really wants to pick this up, however, Dendi's the neighborhood, but now they go for the jump forward with Heather. Dendi is shackled to a tree, but Arstyle arrives at the perfect time to give it a little bit of extra assistance. Dendi, he needs avalanche on toss, but SoNNeikO was being hunted down by the Faceless Void. Spartan will survive. Also Radiant Obs from the hillside, but they'll move elsewhere. Dendi going very deep under the tier 1 tower, and say hello to Spartan. He'll actually ball himself forward, chasing up to SoNNeikO, gets the kick, and SoNNeikO drops. In range, are able to claim that one. He does have the sentry ward on the side.
Madara needs... I don't know if they have enough, but do they? Ooh, okay. Why did he not...
Oh, all the way back to base as Dendi runs forward and creates space for SoNNeikO to survive. With no Chronosphere, Dendi's not really fearing that much, apart from General getting shackled to a tree line. Can he get the back in some kind of...
Oh, the silence!
He's actually going to live for now. As Skylark getting caught out, he can't time walk away. It was 2 seconds left on cooldown. They'll throw around Madara. This is now like 2 games in a row where Arstyle hasn't come to join the rest of his teammates for a fight. He gets caught by the Scarab Beetles, dies shortly after. The difference is between like this moment and that last moment I was referring to was that Na'Vi lost all 4 heroes.
Yeah.
In this case, they only lost Arstyle, really.
Oh, that's Avalanche wrecked her Spirit. He had a really nice play in the bottom lane, silencing out. I thought General...
Yep, in fact, now they can bring in the help. Where's that relocate help assistance coming in? It's coming in from the side, and instantly
silence
on the second they arrive. ditya-ra, however, is taking through the entire Fiend's grip, and oh my! SoNNeikO, the Wisp is the one to pick up the double kill. And Na'Vi just turned that fight on his head, and they're gonna find another one. Jumping in after Thug, his win run's on cooldown for the moment. Avalanche off cooldown for Dendi in 1 second, but it doesn't really matter. ditya-ra with that god strength just turns the armlet on and just, I say lost. As you see on the graphs, they never really had it to start with. Na'Vi will push above, well, they're already above 8.5, 9k worth of experience.
Like, aren't focused and it's just all on spin, so... Arstyle, is he gonna bait himself here? He already healed.
There's your kick, perfect Chronosphere, but where's your follow-up damage? Need a little bit more. They're gonna ball forward with SoNNeikO, still keeping that tether up as Arstyle, he brings the DPS. They look for Spartan. The toss forward of the Enchantress will allow him to bring him 1 in range and 2 to have that extra damage to get the kill. He gets the immortal timing. ditya-ra trying to force the issue on bottom lane because of this, but it's top lane where they're battling, and Dendi's already gone in, the Shackle, able to latch him to one of the sole remaining trees that's there. Damage in behind, ditya-ra and SoNNeikO teaming up.
The Wisp too. You have to keep pressuring around the map, else you're just going to get out-farmed, and you're going to get picked off constantly, and that was a really nice attempt there from ditya. Didn't scout him out, but Dendi, does? Balls?
Spirits. Waiting for the Spirit to connect, and yep, there goes. Reveals the position, and Dendi's right there. Dara trying to time-lapse away, now he actually gets the good run. But if he gets scouted out, Stormbolt's gonna fly, and the stun will connect. It's a waste most of the time of Ishikuchi. And where's the Spirits? Okay, Dendi just guesses. If he actually got a glimpse of the last moment.
He got a glimpse of him.
One upside, but right now, man, that Lincoln Sphere is not gonna save him. There's too many kills, like ways to kill him off. Na'Vi. Spartan gets quickly mopped up. Pretty sweet for Na'Vi. May look even sweeter after that little time walk away. The courier flies at the top of Dendi. They're going to relocate in. They're bringing in ditya-ra. There's a quick 4-star from Dendi himself. Up with the Faceless Voids movement.
Honestly, Ditya can go whatever he wants now.
Let's
go.
Get back in.
Oh?
Catch out Artstyle. Throughout the Magnetize, Artstyle gets power shotted as well. Moved pretty quickly, but he needs to get that bloody Weaver bug off him. Now he's finally able to do so.
They got Dendi isolated.
Forward. Wow, they actually don't have enough damage to get the kill. Yes, Dendi goes down. Maybe they do now. Artstyle's heals worn off. ditya-ra comes to the front line. Faceless Void still the only one that's dead. A perfect double shackle shot. Dark now focus on Artstyle. It takes him a while. The kick will come through. And the back, the wall. Spartan will drop. And ditya-ra, how much damage have you got? Looking for the armlet hit. And he gets the cleave. Then they have enough damage now. This time comes from Madara. ditya-ra's going to keep up with him. Warcry is up. Actually evades the bugs. And then blinks up to try and battle once again. Madara goes back into invis inside that Shukuchi, finding General. They go for the shackle. Madara, damage to kill off General. Is it going to be enough? Stick charges there. ditya-ra needs a stun. Catches out two, but shackle to a tree line. Thug's able to latch him. They need more damage. They need a time lock. They need something. And no, Weaver gets cleaved off the bloody
Way to Ditya. Yeah, there's no time, but even prepping for it, I was just kind of curious to see if they would go for it. They have the big chronos here, and then you also have a lot of tried in these situations where you can have a chrono plus a follow-up ravage or something, because yeah, I think the Darkseer is going to get caught out here.
Yeah, they found General. Shackle and kill.
So that gives you 50 seconds now.
Shackle onto the catapult by Thug, and ditya-ra doesn't give. He does not care. He will now Warcry. And that rain track, the day the number when God's Strength has that much output, they're still looking for an opening. Skylark coming in from the side. Madara is here as well. They see Artstyle. They hit him pretty hard. And now the Chronosphere. It caught SoNNeikO as well as ditya-ra together. They need to get over there and do more damage. SoNNeikO, the Fiend Script. They're able to control up on the Wisp. The Magnetize follow-up doing the work. The Nightmare, okay, it can't help control the Bane. But there's mass 5x coming in. The Wisp who gets to relocate himself back into the fight and just give more of a buff up to the spend. He still hasn't even lost the bloody Aegis of the Immortal yet. ditya-ra will trigger from the Magnetize because obviously that ability is balanced, and then he's going to come up for another run. Got Blink.
Spirit just going in and silencing. They're on the hunt for Madara. They do find him.
See that jump, but instead they go for a bigger fight. The Shackle, however, again controlling up ditya-ra. Man, this guy needs a BKB. There's Spartan. Okay. Dendi double damage Tiny. Leaves apart the Earth Spirit. Madara is still here. He wants to battle up against ditya-ra, but he just doesn't have the power to do so. ditya-ra has his life steal back because he's obviously dropped that Aegis to the Immortal. Dendi going for another one. Another great shackle from Thug. And looking for more damage, and now they're going to find it not from Spartan. He's already down. Madara barely scampering himself away. They've still got the bloody Weaver bugs on him, and Madara wants to come back and kill a Artstyle, but it's so risky. He could easily lose his life with this one. You got 5 seconds till the Chrono's back.
Skylark, 6 seconds until it's Chrono here.
Make it 1 now. Dendi, well, there goes your back. Skylark still protected and hidden. Thug's waiting for the opportunity. The Blink taking to reposition. The range racks will drop. The melee's gonna follow, and now Skylark, a 4-man Chrono. He gets the whole shebang. They kill off ditya-ra. Dendi will be the next focus fire as Artstyle shackled up, so his damage is at least taken out of the fight for now. They need to kill him off. He's the only hero that's really still massively exposed. General's the neighborhood that could potentially help out. He's going to. A blink, a back, pulling Madara away. They'll go again for the Scarabs out. As Madara needs to keep the pressure up. Thug comes in. Doesn't actually have mana for a shackle. He just blinks and focus fires down the kill as they relocate out. Vision of that. Unless they walk up on the hill, now the smoke happens, but the Radiant Observer will scatter them out. The kick goes on Dendi, and a double Chronosphere. Dendi and Artstyle just gets destroyed. Dendi needs to follow directly after. The Grease have a chance. They Nightmare over on General. The wall is already down by the Fiend Script. It keeps ditya-ra out of this fight. His God's Strength doesn't have much longer left on it, but they'll try and group everyone up. Thug, there's the stun. He's still got his Wind Run up, and a bubble goes for the focus fire. ditya-ra, he gets the last cleave in. Ice Cube. Skylark, sorry, able to just leap himself away to safety. But Madara may not be so lucky. Shukuchi, He's got the distance on them. He's also got a TP scroll available. Roshan's not dead yet. So Na'Vi can go back in for it as Sandy is able to find the bait. He's thinking about a Nightmare. Now the stun from ditya-ra, and maybe next time will go down. Top lane's also pushing in. So
you're not catching the Sven, you're not catching the Wisp in that Chrono, so bursting down art style is it's not going to be
hard enough to actually deal the damage while Na'Vi was controlled. So God Strength turns on, ditya-ra jumps forward, 2 hits down the vein, the kick comes in, and the focus fire as well. ditya-ra, he's got the cheese available, he'll trigger it now. They keep burning through his life, but already caught out 2 heroes here, Na'Vi. Power shots keep going, a nice shackle, art style as well, SoNNeikO. Shackled and holding each other tightly. Na'Vi will take out the mid racks. They just don't have any control left now, AF.
Middle barracks has fallen.
So the movement to the top is a double rack.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, these Chronos have been looking great on paper. It's just in reality they haven't been working out. Nice shackle.
General again. The interruption, the relocate save out. Skylark going in for the fight for ditya-ra. Oh, that cleave. The Fiend script's there for maybe next time outside. ditya-ra, he's going to go down. 91 seconds on the sidelines. At worst buybacks at the moment? Well, it is when Thug actually finds kills. A good shackle into the focus fire. They need more, however. No Chronosphere. 13 seconds on cooldown. Time Lock will be able to help out. SoNNeikO tethers himself up. Weaver Bug sticking with him. So a Skylark Chronosphere off cooldown 3 seconds time. Thug finds another one. This time it's over on the Enchantress. Man, give this man a time lock or something. He's getting a 2-man Chrono. Dendi, he may not have realized that Chrono was back off cooldown. Madara getting into a good position. They can beat through that Tiny as well as the Wisp. The tether is back up again. The kick a little bit off target. But Madara keeps the charge going. SoNNeikO can't go scepter through this. Dendi trying to force up himself away. They need something. They need some kind of control. And here comes the kick with the Void Pole. Dendi's going to drop, and it's a 5-man wipe over the Na'Vi side. They've still got 2 lanes of frag. Heavily changed. And without a Blink Dagger available for this Earth Spirit, it's not going to be the easiest time in the world. Sven, jumping through the bottom. AF read it perfectly, but the stun, the back of all the Chronosphere. They catches 3 heroes, but you already lost a big one. You lost your Wind Ranger. That's your primary source of damage. Dara is isolated from the rest of the team, and there it is. GG, well played. Na'Vi will schedule themselves a date with Vega in the ESL 1 semi-finals. This best of 3 series is theirs.
No BKB on Wind Ranger at the end of the day. Easy stunning coming in for ditya. Sad to see them go out kind of like that, where AF potentially could have had a huge team fight there at the end, and Na'Vi weren't trying to rat it out, but still, ditya, a monster game from him. And yeah, Na'Vi closing out a I would say it's kind of convincing still, even though they did lose a lot of momentum.